Okay, guys. First of all, I know you guys are really interested to join the workshop and know we are going to do here. And this workshop we are doing actually is because uh, we need. You need to know like how the industry is evolving and how can you adapt the new, what I can say, new technology. Because if you don't update yourself with the time, then you can't grow that much. That's why it's really essential. First of all, guys, can you please tell me one thing? Like, can you guys just see my screen? Anyone? Mahir.
Yes.
Okay, Fajar. Just yes, yes. Say or say send react. This react open soundboard. You can send react something. You know, like golf clap or anything for that. So I can know.
Yeah, boy.
Okay,
Yeah,
everyone.
boy.
I hope everyone can see my screen. Okay. Now, first of all, listen. Even I don't know what I am going to do today because I don't have any plan. I don't have any pre-plan, anything like what we are going to do today in this workshop. That was my intention because I will plan with you like what we are going to do, and we will work with the help of AI. My main goal is to teach you the prompt engineering and how to use the AI tools. That is my intention to teach you. So it will help you. So how it will benefit you? It will actually benefit you by removing the, what I can say, repetitive work, because in daily life we do lots of repetitive tasks. So if we can reduce our repetitive tasks, then we can do more creative work, and while we will do more creative work, we will growth. Lots of we can achieve lots of good things. So first of all, I want to get some feedback. Like we are going to do a small project. What can be done in 1 hour 30 minutes maximum. That's what. So it's obviously one kind of front end like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We're not going to use backend now because for backend I have to use what's called database and everything. So maybe in next workshop I can show you how can you work with the backend. Okay, that's it. So let's continue. First of all, Mahir, can you please tell me what we can do? What do you think? What small project we can do today? What small project?
Make some management project like school management or something, uh, or office related project.
What office related project?
Suppose assign a task to the client or something.
No, we can't do that like this, because we have to really something work from scratch. Okay, anyway, Fajar, what do you think? What project we can do? Small project.
Maybe we can create a to-do list project.
Yeah, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. But let's see what Fardul say. Fardul, what do you think?
Just make a landing page.
Okay, but this is not something creative, because I want to teach you. But no, I want something where you can at least know how to use terminals, how can you solve fix bugs, how can run commands by AI, get such and lots of things. So I want something project. I know already, but I want to get also better feedback from you. Okay, I'm not going to Fazlur Brother because you can't know, say that because you don't know about the project. So I'm ignoring Fazlur Brother for now. Lipu, you tell me what creative we can do in 1 hour 30 minutes, so it will really teach us something good. Lipu.
Yeah, it will be okay if it complicated. We want simple.
Yeah, complicated and simple.
So you can do something like map. Point A to point B. How can I reach there? The small distance. It will be complicated. I think the task management system is okay, where I can search tasks, where I have to deal with the states.
Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, anyway, let's now what's Naim brother say. Naim brother, tell me what you want.
I think for learning purpose, to do project will be good.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, Noran, what do you think?
Maybe quiz app or notes app also, good as to do list.
Okay, Isu brother, what do you think?
I was thinking about to-do list too, like for the weather.
Okay, that's it. Okay, guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm coming 2 minutes. Just. Okay, guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah, still can hear you.
Okay. Okay, that's really good. Okay, now listen. What I just thinking, I just thinking to do something like something more creative, like a auto driving car. You can say something in JavaScript, but with self-driving car with neural network. It's from neural network scratch. This is pretty complicated, I think. I don't know, actually. I just thinking like, is it possible to complete in 1 hour? I have to research it. Because why? Let me tell you why I just decided today. Because it's pretty complicated. To do is very simple. You can do it quickly. Even it's don't need any terminal commands to run. But we can also do to do. But if we need to run terminal commands and everything, then definitely we have to use Next.js for that. Okay. So my personal opinion is to do what's called something like let me show you. Like example, is it possible? Let me ask first. Is it possible to complete a self-driving car game? 2D game in okay, so complete a separate 2D game in complete the development of a self-driving car 2D game in web browser by using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and neural networks from scratch using JavaScript. Okay. Duration is 1 hour 30 minutes max. Is it possible? Let me see what he said. Technically possible, but within very important limit. Like example, okay. What is saying? Now, guys, read it. He said, 1 minute. He said, creating a self-driving car in car 2D game in a web browser using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, neural networks from scratch in 1 hour 30 minutes is technically possible, but with very important. Like, what's the possible in 1 hour 30 minutes? Let's see. He said a basic 2D car game with HTML, canvas rendering, car that can move around, like it can move around, obstacle or road, like I can make something, L road, infinite road. What will what's called, what can get continuously, generate new road, and car will move. If any obstacle, then it should turn right, turn left, some collision detection system and everything, and he said a simplistic neural network in JS, like perceptron or small feed forward network, like this. You got my point? So that's what. 1 minute. And next is like a rudimentary self-driving logic that takes input from virtual sensors, like car will get 3, 5 or 6 sensors, something like this, to calculate distance, then output steering decisions, many more. So what not realistic in 1 hour, that like sophisticated training of the neural network, deep learning or reinforcement learning, this is impossible. So that's mean actually, he said it's not possible right now, but we are using AI. He don't know, like advanced physics or collision AI behaviors. Okay, let me tell you. But we are going to use Claude Sonnet 4 model to develop this entire game. Okay, let's see what he said. Now let's see coding assistant. While with the coding assistant, can I do it? Ask for fix bugs, optimize code basic. Realistic time 1 hour, wow, it's need almost 2 hours to complete 2D car on canvas obstacles. Still not realistic with real-time deep learning. Oh, so that means real-time deep learning isn't much possible. That's the problem. So I think this is not. This is not possible in 1 hour 30, because it need more time. Like at least because it have lots of things. Real-time deep learning. What I was wishing to do. So I think it's good to go with what I can say, to do app, but with Next.js. What you guys think? Fajar, what do you think?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone have any feedback, like what features we can add? Anyone, raise your hand. Do you guys have any feedback?
Maybe we can put the channel on that.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, listen, anyway, let's, what I can say, we're going to start a to-do app. So first of all, what we will do, let's, help you to, actually I told you, my intention is to teach you the prompt engineering. So I will mostly try to use AI for many suggestions. Number 1, suggestions, code fixing, also code writing and planning. Suppose I am planning for a to-do app, like what can say daily to-do list, then maybe task status, anything like this, to-do status like this. So let's get started, like a smart to-do app. Okay, little bit. So let me write something here. So suppose I will tell ChatGPT I want to create a smart to-do app using Next.js. No backend, nothing. It will just store to-do data in the browser. Okay, browser. That's it, in the browser. So browser. So UI needs to be good. So UI needs to be good, and the features it's need to be feature rich. That means we need lots of features. Okay, feature rich. Okay. So now I will tell. Now give me suggestions. What kind of to ignore the spelling, guys, because it doesn't matter what kind of to-do app we can do. Let's see what ChatGPT is. So he's saying, let me see guys. Okay, creating a smart feature studio app using Next.js with no backend using local storage or IndexedDB is a great project. Here are some creative practical suggestions of control. The app concept is smart to-do app variants. Priority focus to Eisenhower. Okay, metrics smart. Okay, urgent and important, not urgent but important. Urgent but important. Either drag and drop task between quadrants. Task I split it. AI powered daily plan. This is actually a little bit hard. Habitual to-do plus straight taker. Kanban style mini planner. What is Kanban style mini planner? Let me see guys what Kanban style mini planner. So if I go there, so it's like this. This is the mini planner. Like I will plan to do this. Okay, gamified productivity tracker, earn points based completing tasks, level up based on task completion strikes, contextual smart to do, homework urgent, like this. So smart feature app, all front end only, save all data, local storage, IndexedDB, smart features, browse notification. Okay, let's see what is the, now suppose he is saying okay, I will say, okay, you suggest me something better. Okay, something better. You suggest me something better. 1 minute. You suggest me something better, but not AI powered. Let me because we can't make AI powered now. Okay. So he's saying task for a smart routine plus goal oriented to be like core concept, daily task, recurring routines, weekly goals, progress visualizations. So it's also a little bit complex task. Okay, guys, do you think we need to do, continue like that, or need more small to do? What do you think, guys? Anyone?
Let's try this one.
Try this one.
Yeah.
Lipu, what do you think?
I think you should keep going.
Okay. Nine brother, what do you think?
Yeah, let's go with this.
Okay, fine. Now give me details. I got suggestions like Tailwind, CSS, Framer, Motion, everything. Okay, give me details of task list with how task should get complete. Give me nice prompt for Claude Sonnet 4 model. He will do this. Make it proper. I will say make it proper, professional, and TDD development. You need to set up unit tests and everything here. Let's do what he said. Let's see. Trust driven principle. Okay. You are a senior front-end engineer working with a modern smart tool app called TaskFlow, built with Next.js app router, TypeScript, Tailwind, CSS, Just Stand for state manager. The app is front-end only. All data. Okay. All data is 1 minute. Let me see. All data is in storage IndexedDB. Okay. Storage adapter like delete task, markers completed, deleted, update task, editable, recurring, group task, utility. You will write unit test structure, okay, suggestion structure, then time-based helper, additional, initial task. So he did something like this. Okay, I think I have to sort it out, but I don't know what Claude will do. Okay, so initial task, start by writing a task. That's it. That's all actually. But I need to fix this command, because this command is messy. He mixed it. So I will fix it out, no worry. First of all, let's create a project first. So what you can see, let's let me create a project, mkd, then to do app. Okay, let's name it to do app. Okay, and let's go to the Next.js first, next.js first, and let me see. First of all, npx create next step. We can do this. but let's see we can do this thing with AI or not. Let's do this. I mean, like enter from starting to do app. Okay, ls clear. Okay, let me open the VS Code here. Okay, that's good things. Let me open it. Okay, let me make it little bit inside. Okay guys, let me make it little bit small. Okay, now I will do what, Control Shift P, then I will chat open Copilot chat in sidebar. Okay, now here you can see one thing. Just a minute guys, let me do something here. I think I can, if I do full screen, that will be better. You can see I selected model Claude Sonnet 4. We have Claude Sonnet 5, 7, 7, thinking then Gemini 2.4 GPT. We are not going to use GPT, we are going to use Claude Sonnet 4. But let's create a file here, prompt.txt. It's for, I have to sort the prompt, like let me delete this thing, this, and also let me delete this markdown, because this is not essential. Also maybe here I have to delete something, yeah, like this. This one is okay, fine. This one is for suggested structure. Okay, but you can remove this thing here also for better, I mean, so you can do this thing easily. Suggested TS, then okay, everything is fine. Start by, okay. Okay, let me save the prompt first. Maybe I can transfer the prompt. 1 minute. Let me run terminal, new terminal, mb prompt.txt. Let me move it. Okay, anyway, got done. Now let me paste the prompt here first. I will paste it. I will say I will say you have to, I will say here you have to create entire Next.js project from starting. Or I can do one thing. I can just do one thing. You know what? I create the Next.js app, because it will be better for now. Like I will just create the command, run the command here for Next.js, because it will save our time also. Let me create it. Suppose I am creating next npx create app latest. Okay. Okay, why? Let me see. What your project name? To do app. I think I did something wrong. To do app, it will maybe create another project. Insert. Do you want to link TypeScript? Yes, TypeScript. ES3, yes. Do you like to use Tailwind CSS? Yes. Do you like to your code insert src directory? Let me check. Is it inside src directory or not? Let me see what I told him. App router will use. Yeah, let's do src. App router recommended. Yes. Turbo pack for Next.js. Yes. Do you like to customize import alias? No. Okay, oh yeah, I know, he created it. Okay, anyway, we are going to go inside more deep. Okay, let him create. Okay, 1 minute guys, let me do more better things, because I think I need to be more, I need to do more better way. RFD to do okay, now let's run command npx. What it say? 1 minute guys, let me save the prompt first. Okay, now let me run the command here, because if I run here, that will be better, because I don't want to do inside this thing to do app. Yes, then import alias, no, yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's wait for creating the project. That's why I not gave this to Claude to create this project, because this Next.js it's take little bit time to create, like maybe 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, in this time let's discuss about something. first of all, can anyone say your experience with the AI, like what problem you guys face when you guys use AI? And okay, oh, it's created already. I think, sorry guys, then we will continue next because we don't have time. It was much faster, so let's continue. So now can you see, we will go Ctrl Shift P, open chat in sidebar. I can see already everything is there. I will test first now by running the script. Now let's run npm run dev first. Let's run it. Now I can see it's started in localhost 3000. Let's go localhost 3000, and I can see we are good to go. Let me open Visual. Yeah, see, we are good to go. Visual Studio is there, but one issue. Why? Okay, he have issue, and we'll leave it. It's a TurboBack issue. It's actually personal. See, by default it's have issue. Okay, yeah. So we can see this. It's running fine. So we can see all the projects here, like public and SRC. In SRC we have layout and everything is there. Now what we will do, we will run the prompt. What we will do, we will run the prompt here. Well, let me copy the prompt from this thing. Okay, now let me paste it. I pasted it. Now listen, what I will do, you can see something in Copilot chat. We have add context. You know what it means? By the add context, you can give the Copilot access to the code base on a specific folder. You can mention any file as a context. And can you see here, ask means you are asking something related to this project. Okay, like I can ask him, like, can you see this project? We are going to build a to-do app here. But tell me one thing. Is this project is correct for Next.js? I want to ask him just. Let me run it. Let's see what he said. He's searching code base. He's checking all the files. He's checking code structure and everything. And he will answer me like, okay, this is fine. He will not going to change any code because we are in ask mode. So when he needs to write code, then fully, like running command, creating files, deleting files, rewrite, fix everything, then we have to switch to agent mode. The edit mode is for specific edit fixing, nothing more. So now you can see he's saying, yes, I can see the project looking at your structure package.js, everything is correct. Next.js, React 19, expected project structure is fine. Next, start building. That's it. So now what I will say, I will tell him, okay, fine. I will say him a prompt. I will give him a prompt, and I will switch to agent. And I can delete this thing actually, but okay. Now I will give him this prompt and I will run it. Let's see. I switch to agent. Remember this thing. Okay. Now he's saying perfect. I can see your Next.js project structure. This is indeed a correctly set up Next.js project with app router, TypeScript and Tailwind. Now let's build task flow to do app using TDD principle. So he's saying, let me start examining the current project structure and then set up the testing framework and implement the task module setup step by step. So he's saying he was reading the package.js. See, he completed the reading line 1 to 28. So if you go there, you can see we have line number 27 total line, and so he was reading it to line number 28. Okay. So now he says he searched for files like test files. He searched for it like any test file is there. So he's thinking to use jest maybe. That's why he's searching for jest or bytest and everything. Now he's saying great. Now let's install the required dependencies for our task for bytest for testing. So he chose bytest. So I can interact him and tell him why you are using bytest. I can interact him, and he will use Justin for state management, JFNS for date utilities, and IDB Kibble for storage. But I am not going to interact him right now. I can ask him. I can interact him. Like example, I can ask him like this. Let me do this thing. Interact him. Why you using Justin DNSF and IBEL? what's benefit of them? Explain me just. I will tell him explain me just. Okay, so what he will do, he will explain, because suppose sometime he using just and you have to know why he using, what's the purpose of using it, and you have to take decision. So if you think, oh nah, I think just and is not better for me, I think I have to use Redux for that, then you can go for that. You can tell him, okay, use Redux for that. Okay, suppose, great question. Let me explain why it is specific library. Just and state management. What is it? Lightweight state management library. Its size is like 1 KB versus Redux is 10 KB. See, he didn't use Redux because it's 10 KB size one of the time. So no boilerplate, no action reducers or providers need. TypeScript fast. He excellent type TS support out of the box. So by default, just and support TypeScript. Simple API, just create and I store, use it anywhere. That's also the system. And great dev tools. Work with Redux dev tools. Okay. And then he say simple things and data FNS for data utilities like tree shakeable and many things. Modern JavaScript data utility, the same benefit, and I did. So you have to review it. You have to understand this thing. Okay, you have to research it. Okay, what he going to use, is it actually beneficial for me? If not, then I have to continue. Okay. Now I will tell him switch to agent mode and tell him, okay, listen, what you was doing before, continue it. Now he will read the conversation, he will summarize the conversation, like the previously what we did, he will summarize it and understand. Now see, he added it. Okay, he started implementing task module TTD. He gave the few code, but he added maybe extra something. Yeah, he added extra something like by test also. But this instead recurrent task was just and IDB storage and by test for testing. By test UI also he added. Anyway, that's not a big problem. Let's run it first. He opened a terminal, extra terminal for him, Copilot, where he can access in the terminal. That's the good things. Now he will wait until installation is done. So let's see. Wait for it. Okay, guys. First of all, Fardul, what do you think? Do you use AI in daily life?
Yes.
So you face any problem with AI?
Hallucinate too much when we keep.
Speak a little bit loudly.
Hallucinate too much when we keep big lives.
Okay, I got it. Why do you think he hallucinated?
Because last night when I used that hallucinate, like mass my complete code.
Okay, so actually maybe you use directly ChatGPT, right?
Yeah, because my Copilot limit.
Okay, fine. Your network is slow. Anyway, let me because it's hallucinate because of lack of context. That's the reason. Okay. So anyway, and what we are doing now, we are using a Copilot inside the code editor. It's similar like Cursor. Cursor have by default everything. They created it for like this, but VS Code also added the feature of Copilot to do agent mode 1. Also, you can add MCP server here. Yeah, I will suggest you to search about MCP server after this session. Okay, now let's see. We can see he bytest is installed. He created bytest. See, he created bytest.config.ts file and setup.ts. See, bytest.config.ts. He created this file with configuration and setup.ts. Now you have to save it because he can't save by default. So you have to save it. Later he can save, but at first when you creating a file, you have to save it first. Remember to save it, else he can't do this thing. Now see, he's suggesting to run mkdp src lib task. He says suggesting that to create the directory of task, lib task. Now what Cursor do here. Cursor will have ability to switch to mode run automatically. No need to ask. So what a Cursor do? In Cursor you can run anything and he will create project, delete file, everything he do itself. Cursor also have an opportunity like ask every time like Copilot, but Copilot is safer. VS Code Copilot is safer for that. Actually, like let me run continue. Okay, and you can see here two file changed. It's for context. He getting access, like what he changed, we can accept it and remove it later. Okay, now say he's saying TDD first. He doing TDD, I mean like test driven development. He created task types.ts where in maybe inside libs. See, he created task type.ts where he wrote code. Okay, he still writing code, add task functionality and everything. He creating task test.ts where he created inside the okay, let me save it first, task types this one, and later let me save task ts.test. Let me save it also. He added, see, he added describe and everything, like added component and everything. Okay, now can you see test.ts test, he added setup.ts. Okay, package.json, he changed something. He in lint he added something like, you know, test by test, test UI by test UI, test run by test run, like, you know, to do UI test he added this thing. Now he asking for testing, like he's saying now let's run the test. Now listen, still we didn't accepted the code, right? I can run keep, I can mark keep, or individually click on check mark keep any file. You know why I still not did that? Because I want to verify that it's working fine. After verifying that, I will mark all as keep, because, you know, sometimes he can do a mess. I have to tell him to review it. It's all about me. I have to be intelligent. Okay, he will help me. Like example, it was repetitive task for me, like creating test file, writing those code. Suppose I was writing manually, see, 100 to 121 line code. It will take me around almost to set up this thing, like, you know, 30 minutes. This is a waste for me. Now we generate it in just 5 minutes. That is the benefit. We are saving time. So now if we run npm test, see, he testing it there, 0 test pass, 1 test fail. See, now he will read the conversation, he will read the, I mean what I can say, this thing, and he will see, okay, this is failed. Okay, test failed, watching file for changed. So what I will do, I will quit it. He's saying quit, press quit, because he can't quit by default. So I will quit it right now. So I will quit it. I quieted it. Now he will see, okay, something is failed. He will read the and analyze. He said, perfect, the test failing is because we have not implemented the test utilities.ts. So we not created any test utilities.ts. So he created the file now. See, test utilities.ts. He created inside libtask. Now here he added task. I am not reviewing, guys, because by default when I use personally, I review the code. I review the code, add task and everything, check everything that the requirements is fine or not. If not, then I select it, suppose, and right click. Then I go to Copilot and say say explain, or change anything. I say okay, why explain me this or change me this and that, like this, you know. So ignore this. So he created this file. Now he's saying, now let's run the test again to pass green phase. Now let's run it. Now I am running it, test run. Yeah, done. 7 tasks is passed successfully. See, when you are going to do manually this project, like this basic project, it's cause you know how much time, minimum 30 to 40 minutes. Now we completed it in just 5 to 10 minutes. But you know why 10 minutes? Because I am talking to you, that's why. Else it will just take maximum 5 minutes to everything, set up everything. Now let's run by test run, this one. Now he's saying running test command again. He verifying it by running it again. Now let me continue. Okay, now he ran again and checked its 7 tests passed. So he's saying excellent, all tests are passing. We are green phase of TDD. That means we started our TDD. That means test driven development. Successfully we started our test driven development. So when you are starting a project on test driven development, this is the first step. You have to create basic structure and set up the TDD first, test driven development first. Then you can continue UI writing and everything. Okay, so now see, he creating something, task test.ts. He editing something on this, like applying edit. See, applying edit, like this one. See applying edit. He adding delete task feature and everything, this thing and that thing, you know. See, manually he added test driven everything. he writing all the code. See, these lines of code, when we will write manually, it will cost us long time, but writing this is actually, I don't think when you are actually a expert front-end developer and this engineer, then it's a repetitive task for you actually, because you know what needs to do. Just you are writing the code, it's actually costing you the time. That's the problem. Now you can see he's saying should not allow. I'm not going to review, guys, because it will cost us time if I talk too much by getting review and everything, you know. So I will do roughly, because I have to complete it as soon as possible. Okay, so it's done. See, it's done. You already by default he saved it. Okay, now he's saying let me fix the import issue and type issue. Okay, now listen, he fixing it, I know, but I will let him stop. So I will, you know, keep it. I will let him pause. So I will keep it, and I will keep few files, because I know I have to keep few files. Okay, so first of all, let me complete him few things and come to a checkpoint. Okay, now he's saying now let me implement the missing functions in task utilities. So he's saying continue to iterate. What he mean? Because he completed his window. Now he's saying okay, let's continue. Do you want to continue the iterate? So I will put continue, or I can pause it if I need to tell him something extra. So I will not going to pause him, because I know he's doing right. So what I will do right now, I will accept keep package.json task test.json. Okay, he added test task. Okay, I will keep these task utilities task types.ts task. Okay, I will keep task. Okay, let me keep all, actually keep all, and let's keep all. Okay, I am accepting all, and let's continue actually. So he reading again, applying edit task utilities. See this one. Yeah, see, creating task, everything, functions. See, that's mean, you know, this is all code already he added. I already accepted it, and this is new code. So you have to understand this is the new changes he did. Okay, so I can accept it directly. I can review the code, and I can click on the check mark. Can you see here, check mark? So as if I mean, like, you know, here I am dealing as a product engineer here, or product manager. Not product manager, actually you can say product engineer. Okay, and the copilot is my developer, as how I give command to Fajar, like Fajar do this, then I told to Lipu, for Lipu do this, then I review the code. If I see something wrong, then I tell Lipu, now Lipu do this change. So example, the copilot is, suppose copilot is Lipu, I am telling Lipu to change this thing and that thing. Okay, that's the difference actually. Okay, like instead of human, I am going telling a robot, AI to do this thing for me. Okay, so now suppose, you know, he creating task, he already created it, this thing. Now I can't accept it right now, because, you know, he needs to come to a checkpoint first. So he tasked, see, he changed one line, +1. Can you see +1? +1 means he added a line and deleted a line. He changed something in a line. So here task test.ts. So let me go task test.ts file, and I can see here where he changed. Let me see. He maybe changed here. See, he deleted this line and changed here. He not deleted but updated it. Like he added an update task input function here, imported actually. So now see, he came to a checkpoint. He said, let's run by test. Do a by test run. So first of all, what I will do, I can see an error here, task utility. What is the error? Cannot find modules. So I will not going to accept it, because I can see an error. So I will verify it's running successfully or not, by test run success or not. If it's success, then I will think of 15. See, 15 tests passed successfully. Okay. So let him come to a checkpoint. Then I will going to accept his changes actually. Maybe he's creating something. Still, see, he creating actually. Okay, let me wait for him. So you see what he created. Now you can see, brother, we can't see any UI. Actually, he doing basic functionality first. This is the basic standard of SDLC. When you are developing a software TDD based, you have to at least create the functionality first. Like you can see, create task, add task, delete task, to goal task completed, everything before the UI. This is the principle to work with the project like Next.js and everything, like basic fundamental you can say in SDLC for the TDD actually. So now see, he added 218 plus line in test task. Can you imagine that? 218. See how much code he wrote. Almost see almost in this file 500 511. Can you see? See here, see in this task test 218. Then in task utilities he created test, he created 80 total 88 code line of code, new code. Now let me keep these files first, let me mark it keep, so I can check next changes. If you don't keep it, then you will get confused like what he did right now. So let me run by test again. Okay, so running by test again to check, 25 check pass. Like what he doing here, he added generate recurring task, regenerate recurring task, get overdue task, get today task, update task, delete task. He added lots of things here, features like should handle task without due date. Can you see? Due date. Should throw error for non-recurring task. It's just task task is completing almost. So he creating task storage.ts to save the task now. Let's see what he can do. See task storage.ts. Here he added task key, task flow task, task key, then save task, load task, delete task by ID, create all tasks, clear storage. He's created something. Let me save it fast because it's a new file, so I have to save it first. Okay. So let's wait. So he creating just and storage, created just and store. So let's see where he creating it. See task storage test.ts. He created a new file for mocking. He added mock test. Added everything like see almost how much file lines of code, 158. He added everything. So what I can say, he added, what he added? He added a test to get retrieve task from the storage. Fetch task, delete task, add task in the storage. Testing the storage first, like is it proper functional or not. He adding the test for it. Okay. So now let me run everything here. Okay. Now he created. Okay, let me save it first. Task storage.test. He created another file, task store.test. Let me go there. See, make sure you are saving it here, because if you see like this, that means it's not saved. The dot. So you have to save it, or else it will go give you throw. If you forget to save it, then when you will run it, this file will empty. File will be empty. See how much code he written. 277. Can you see this? Lots of codes. Just imagine, we are doing it just 10 minutes. It will take 1 to 2 hours to complete do like this. Almost. See, like task store. Even for Fajar, it will take 1 to 2 or 3 hours. Fajar, what do you think? Writing that much lines of code, how much time it will take for you?
Yes, it will take a long time, brother.
Yeah, so see, but it's taking less time. Also, working functionality, everything, test passed. Now let's run test again. First of all, I think it's better. Let me 1 minute. Let me verify first. Any file, new file or not. Nah, not a new file. Let me keep the file first, so I can verify that okay, this is working fine. Okay, now run it again. Test. Let's see any failed or not. Yeah, one failed. See, that's what I want actually. I want to see anything failing, then he fixing it. Okay. Now one failed. Let's see how he fixed it. See, 50 tasks passed. Can you see? He completed almost the project. Completed it. Just later he will do the UI. Okay. Now see, in task storage he removed one line and added 75 lines of code. Can you see? Where task storage.ts. Task storage.ts. This here actually he did this thing. He added 75 line and -1. Actually, he's saying there is small issue with one test. What was the issue? You can read. Promise. Suppose let me tell you. Sometime Copilot, what Copilot can do, he can misunderstood the error. Why? Because of the window. like how much conversation we did here. He can lose the memory, like what we did told him at the early stage, like first here. He can forget this, and because of that he can do mistakes he can hallucinate the project. So what you have to do, you have to know from the starting what we are doing. You have to be contextual. Like here he can error, he can make a mistake. Sometime you have to select the test, like you have to select the test like this. If you do manually, suppose if you are running manually test, then manually did any edit code, and then you have to select copilot and add terminal selection to check. Or you can do add context, go to tools and select terminal last command. So what it will do, when he was running last command in terminal, he will select all the selection. In the tools also have lots of features, like you can select any symbol. Symbol mean what? Symbol mean these types of, like describe this thing and there. Like example, this is like this, similar like this. Can you see this one? Like this. So let me tell you something extra. You can also select the problem also, like this is the problem. You can select the files and folders also, like you can select any files and folder, like check this folder as a context. You can select any file also for context. You got my point? That's it. Now let me run the command again, because he already fixed. See, in task storage.ts he fixed 10 plus lines here. So the line is actually maybe, I don't know why it's not showing here currently, but let me run it. Continue the run test by test. Why test? Okay, it's all test is passed successfully. So that means he fixed the error himself. He wrote the code, he did mistake, now he fixed the code. Okay, he fixed the code. Now let me go next. What is saying now? Now he's saying reporter Barbos. He wants to see the details, something details. He verifying something. Like can you see? He got test is passed successfully, but there was an error. There was an error. Can you see? He's saying failed to clear storage error. So he reviewing something. He will going to review it. Can you see? Storage error, like task storage. That means storage is doing something error. So he will do run report. See, he not directly not got in another things. He just what he did, he checking another, verifying. See, he's summarizing conversation history. That means he reading the conversation, he understanding what he did first, and he verifying this all this thing. He checking it, like what we passed, what is the error, where's the error. He understanding. See, he understanding where is the error. So he will understand himself and do this thing. That's the power of Claude. The GPT don't do this. If we choose GPT, GPT can't do this. GPT is shit. GPT do too much hallucination. But Claude Sonnet 4 is too much powerful. Too much powerful is. Now see, he's saying, I will continue building the task flow by implementing the React components and UI. Now he is going to switch to UI part. Okay. So he's saying, let me first check the current state of the project. It's mean he understanding the state, like he's checking this where we are right now. Okay. So he reading the task type.ts 1 to line 60. Now he's saying, now let me current app structure. He understanding, reading the app structure again. So he's saying, now his limit is finished. So he's saying continue to iterate. Do you want to continue? So what I will do, I will say keep first, keep, and then I will say continue. Okay. Let him go. See, reading his app folder. He reading this app folder first for UI. So he's saying, I will continue building the task flow app by implementing the React components and UI. Let me start by creating the component structure and then implement the main application pages. So he created button.tsx. He created button.tsx, utility.ts. Let me close other file. Close others first. Oh, 1 minute. No, 1 minute. I have to say button.ts, utility.ts file, and let me delete, remove others file manually. Okay. Okay. He created button.ts, see a button component and utilities.ts. Okay. Now he's saying, let me install required dependency for UI components. He installing CLSX, Tailwind, March, Lucid. Due to lack of time, we are running it. We are not going to review it. Okay, like we are not going to ask him why you are using CLSX, Tailwind, March, everything. We are not going to ask him. Leave it to him, because he knows better than us, because he have the data which one is better for our project or not. Even he knows better than you. Doesn't matter how much experience you are, because he had updated data, industry data. That's the point. But sometimes for the for your specific requirements, like cost effective or something, to make cost effective everything, you have to maybe do something different. So can you see he created component for reusability. He created input for what? It's for reusability. So he will reuse the component. So he created select for reusability. He created text area for reusability. He created button.tsx already before. Now he don't change something. Can you see? Now he's saying, now let me create the main task component. First let's create the task item component. Now he creating task item components. Let's wait for him. Okay, when you creating Lipu, tell me one thing. How you use AI when you are doing your work? How much AI you use to complete any task or project?
First, I do the domain research. So I try to understand the context, everything. I try to acknowledge me, the context. Then when I'm complete with the understanding, I try to build the intuition.
Okay.
And I make the plan that how I will do that.
Yeah. That's really good. So, what do you think? I mean, if someone doing any task by AI without understanding what AI doing, is it good or bad?
It is dangerous, I think.
Yes.
If it is your field work, if it's your main work, then it is dangerous. But if it is your side work, like maybe for most bugger, it's okay.
Okay, that's
it's dangerous.
Yes. So the main point is, guys, what Lipu said. Main point is never ever use AI without understanding the AI. Suppose he added as CLS. I don't know what is CLS is, but I can understand. I know because if I was doing real project, something real, then I will going to investigate it. What is Lucid React? Like I will go into search ChatGPT. What is Lucid React? What is CLSX? Tailwind Razor, Mars. What I am showing here today in this video, this is just a small part, because I have less time. I have a few time. Just I have to complete the project. Workshop in time. That's why I just relying on this Copilot and leaving it to him to make every decision. But when I do real project, I don't do that. I review everything, even a single code. I review it, what he did memory management perfectly or not, if it's low level system or any UI is perfect or not, everything I review it, because you have to review it, else sometime he can do mistake, he can lose context. That's the things, because when conversation will get bigger and bigger, he can lose context. He have the problem of losing context. You got my point? But it's better than ChatGPT and other, because ChatGPT lose context too much, but Claude did really super good. Claude have lots of context window. Anyway, let's do this thing. He created task item. See, task item UI. He created button and everything. See everything. He added. See, he called the imported functions: check, clock, calendar, repeat, trash, edit, LR, triangle, Lucid React. Okay, then task list. He created task list where he added task list component. It's a component actually where you can show task ID, task title and everything. Then he added task state. It's actually state, states, task data, maybe something like this. I'm not wasting time on reviewing. See, he added data, state management data. Now he added, see, task dashboard. He added task dashboard for this thing. Can you see this one? He added this, save it. Now he added task form. He added task form also, form data submitting. See, to submit the form, he's submitting, set submitting. See, it will take, how much we did here. It will take 1 day minimum to complete this types of feature, what he did here. But how much time we took? Just 30 minutes to complete all this thing. Maximum 30 minutes. Just think that you reduce your time. Like what will take 10 hours to do this types of feature writing code, it's reduced to just 30 minutes. Imagine that how much time you save. Now you can do more creative work. You can learn something great, bigger, or you can do creative work. You got my point? That's the things. Okay, now see, he had changed something in page.tsx. He was reading page.tsx, but now he changed something. So let's me do page.tsx. He removed image. He removed old code. He added new code. Task dashboard. He added task dashboard. He had imported task dashboard in the main page. Okay. Then he added something SBG. Maybe he changing it still. Oh, he changing it. See, he reading line by line actually. Okay. Now see, he changed big change. He did big change. Like he added more. He removed 48 lines and added 3 more new lines. 48 lines. Like he removed all the old code and see, just added this code, these 3 lines of code, because others is useless. That's why. So let's wait for him. Okay, now Yusuf brother. So tell me what big problem you faced about AI, using AI.
The same problem Fazul indicated.
The hallucination. So what do you think?
Yeah.
What's the solution for
Yeah,
hallucination?
yeah.
What you understood by watching till now, how I am working? What do you think? What's the solution for hallucination?
When AI gets proper context, then he can give us result more accurate than just giving him one file. You know.
Yes.
So that's why we are using agent instead of the ask
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
So that's I got from this video.
Okay. Listen. Okay. Now, main thing, you know what? To ignore the hallucination of AI. Main thing you need to do, you have to be product engineer. I mean, you have to act like an engineer, act like a product manager, and you have to use AI. You can't give power to AI. I mean, you can't be like this, like AI using you. You have to use AI, you know. So you have to keep the command in your hand. You know, that's what you have to do. So you can ignore the hallucination, because, you know, like example, if I tell Fajar and Lipu both, suppose I told I need a task management system with database. Now, you know, if I don't manage this thing, then Fajar and Lipu do hallucination. They do overlapping. You know why? Because they're not getting any command. They don't know what needs to do, what's their goal, what's the vision, how it's want. They will just do how they're thinking. Like example, in real life, in many times you guys face, right? Like we guys to command you. If I don't command you, guide you, you guys both, then you guys do mistakes, right? That's how AI also do mistakes. So you have to keep your command in your hand. You have to oversee it. Like what he doing, is it right or not? Like how I oversee you and Fajar. When you guys doing backend and frontend for me, I oversee it. I check it out. You did this or not. I give you guidance. Now do this like that. You think, okay, brother, I think this is better for you. But I think, oh, now project state is like right now I don't need this thing. I need it small. Do this like this. So you have to give same command like to the AI like this. Okay. Now I can see we are in a checkpoint. Now see, he did lots of change in task item.tsx. He added 147 lines. 200. See, lots of thousands of lines he added in many files. Okay. Task item, he added lots of files. So lots of code. Task item.tsx. Yeah, maybe it's old actually, I think. Oh, it's old code actually. Maybe he was just reading it out, because I not marked as keep. That's why he's showing it. Okay. Anyway, that's not a big problem. It's not a problem actually. It's just he's showing it. Okay. Now he's saying, now let's run development server to test the application. Now he will run the development server to test the application. Now let me keep it. So you know the biggest problem in AI for the front-end development, you know what? For the copilot, this is because, you know, he can't see the UI directly by the browser, how human can see. But just imagine, when he can see the UI, what will happen? He will be more powerful, more stronger. Now see, because, you know, he can do what terminal error giving, everything he can fix, but he can't see UI. Now I have to see it and I have to command him. Now let's run it. He running npm run dev. Oh, one thing is, you know what? You know the copilot. running another terminal. Okay, now he's saying open trusted web page. He's saying, okay, let me open it. I will say continue. Let's see where he opened. He opening in here, simple browser, but it will not going to load here anything because this browser isn't capable to load every UI because it's for him. So oh, it's loaded. Oh, he is loaded. Okay. So I am really, I mean, I actually maybe VS Code updated. Last time it was a problematic. Now see, everything is done. He also checking it. Perfect. The taskbar application is now running successfully. Let me also run test for sure everything is working. That's mean in simple browser. Can you see everything is working fine? New task, see, and everything is working fine. Can you see all tasks, everything? Now let me open it in browser because VS Code browser is much better. Now let me refresh it. Oh, problematic is I have a extension installed, guys. 1 minute, guys. Let me close everything. Okay. Now, guys, can you see this one? The UI. I think how can I stop that extension? Lipu.
Click on the extension, yes.
Okay.
Then you can off
Now
it.
can you see task flow? He created task flow, but this is the task title. Like suppose test. But I know it's a problem. I don't know why. 1 minute. Maybe it's for dark mode things. Oh, it's problem of dark mode. Okay, the dark mode, by default dark mode. Okay, I will. But let me run test first. Okay. Now what we'll do. Already he running this application here. Let it keep running. I will go Copilot chat, this chat, and when I will run continue, it will run here. When I will click on this, it will run here. See, and this is already running. That's not a problem. But Copilot is running test. See, waiting for file changes. He running test for file changes. But I will stop it. I will run kill because I don't need. Now let's wait for him. He's loading. Okay, world task, search task, it's search task actually. See, so I will tell him. See, he's saying runtime error. So see, background terminal. He's checking the background here. He's checking terminal error here. So here create a simple integration test component to test the task creation functionality. He adding task creation functionality. So what he did before? He added dashboard first. So this is task dashboard test.tsx. He added UI. Can you see UI test? He added UI test. Okay. Now he's saying let's run test. For now, let me close this thing. Close this application, and let me run here. Okay. Okay. Let me check any changes or not here. No changes. Okay, now let me run this command. npm install. Here adding test UI testing library. This for what? I know this one, but suppose if at any time you don't know, then you have to use this. It's actually UI testing library. Now let me continue. So it's installation done. Now he's saying let me update the setup to include testing library. Let me do it. And the few problems like what I can say, like the dark mode problem. See, dark mode, create new task. This is the problem of dark mode, like button color not showing well. It's a dark mode problem. We will fix it later. Can you see it's responsive? How much responsive? Fajar, what do you think? He can beat you.
That's good.
Can he beat you? See, full
Yeah,
app is
maybe.
ready. No, what do you think? Can AI beat you? Noran?
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Learn it. That's how easy smart working is to do. Okay, now let me continue iterate first. Okay, let me continue. Okay. Noran, okay, now tell me one thing. How do you use AI for daily life? Because maybe I gave you access to the Copilot, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you give me the access, yes.
So how you use it? Just for writing, getting completions?
Before, I was just using it to make suggestions, it's first time to know that there is an agent in Copilot, to be honest,
Yeah.
right now.
That's why I
That's why I
introduced today. That's why I was introduced today. I mean to learn it. So now learn it and do smart work always. And even to do company work, do smart work. Like you can open what's called enter folder from WinSCP to this one, and you can mention the file and tell like agent like this one needs to be fixed or explain me this code. Just tell him, go to AskMood and tell him explain me this code. You don't need to do, I mean for write-based actually it will be problematic by writing code by AI because sometimes because in a write-based code it's messy, it's not don't follow any standard, but still you can write. If you are smart enough, then you can write it. So like example Noran, trust me one thing, if already many companies so many software is coming where you can just upload Figma file, it will generate entire landing page responsive, full responsive. Just tell me the Fazlur future is really very very bright for Badar future, because what you have to do next, Figma will going to definitely integrate where Fazlur Badar will be the front-end developer. You guys are not going to be front-end developer. You guys have to be engineer, not a developer, and Fazlur Badar will be the developer, UI UX plus front-end developer, because he have to design in Figma, design the animation, and how he designed everything in Figma, it will auto convert to the design UI. So you have to update your rule, Noran and Fajar. You have to be update your rule. Also Fardul, you have to update. You have to be do smart work. Okay. So now, but it will not going to completely replace you. Don't think that and don't afraid about that, because AI can't replace completely human. But who use AI, he can replace you definitely. You got my point? That's why. Okay. Now as an example, let me tell you, Fajar can replace Fardul and Noran you guys. I mean replace. You know how? Because if Fajar use AI for daily work, then what task Fajar take 3 hours to do, he will do it in 10 minutes just. It's already. So Fajar can do 50 page design. So we don't need you. So we don't actually need you guys. That's the thing. That's why AI will not going to replace you. The guy who will use AI smartly, he will going to replace you. You got my point? That's all. Okay, now let me run test again. Continue. Okay. See, waiting for file changes, but let me close it. Okay, now wait for it. Let's see what he say. We are getting time, guys, but let's take time because we don't have much work right now. I know you guys free, because I was wanted to you guys to be free, and you guys should learn this. So even if it's taking time, it's better to learn. Okay, now let's run command npm test run. Task release alpha. Let me run all test. He's running all test command now. Okay, let's run it. Okay, now check it out. It's saying one failed. I mean, in all tests, it's one failed something. It's like failed to resolve import. So import problem. So what he doing? He will going to run it in Barbose. So it will going to test it out. Okay, watch it out. Now he is going to in Barbose mode. He is testing. See in details. He's checking out what's the problem issue. He will understand it, read it. See. Now see, you are doing it manually and you got an error. You are not understanding. You will go to search in Stack Overflow before, search in Google and this thing and that thing, right? It was taking 1 hour to fix a problem. Now it's then after ChatGPT, it was easy asking ChatGPT and getting solved. But still ChatGPT making issue. And now you have agent. It's easy. Just select when even if you are doing manually code, open the Copilot chat, go to Ask Mode, select the terminal and put it like this, Copilot add terminal to selection, and ask him. He will going to solve it for you. You got my point? Now let me see any new file changes. Okay, now I can see everything is fine. Let me first keep all files. Let me close all because I don't want to open anything. Let's just open this. Let me continue. And you know why I am holding here. If I want, I can close the context here, because you know why this section, this 23 file changed. It means what he changed. It's for his context. Okay. So suppose you don't want any changes in task item, so make sure you are removing from here. Okay, removing from here. Else, you know what will do? He will going to read also this file. Sometimes this can be problematic. He can be hallucinate. So you have to be careful there. You have to know how to use all these things. Okay. Now check it out. He running component test. So the test was failed. One test was failed. So what he was doing now? He is running component like individual task dashboard test.tsx. Let me run it. Now see, 4 failed. Now let me review first what he did. He's saying actually let me remove the, see, he understood the problem. He's saying actually let me remove the component test for now, since it's complex, and focus on the core functionality that's working. Let me delete the component test and create a summary of what will be accomplished. So he removed what? He removed from test task dashboard.test.tsx. Click on it, you will see this was old and this is new actually. This may be, oh yeah, something like this. Yeah, he removed it because he not added any task dashboard test, that's why. Okay, so now he's saying okay, now let me test it out. Okay, he's testing it now. He's testing the UI. Oh no, sorry, he removing the task dashboard.test. Oh, he removing the file actually, test file. See, he thinking okay, this is complex. He understood okay, this is complex, this is maybe problematic. Let me remove it fast and make sure the core functionality is fine. He doing smart work here, like how human do. Now if I run continue test, you will see all tests passed, inshallah. See, all tests passed. So one file was problematic, task dashboard test.tsx. Now he will create it again later. Okay, now see, he's saying let me check if the application is still running and working properly. He's checking background, he restarting, he checked background terminal, this one, he said check, we closed it, so he will run it again. Now we are running it again. He opened another terminal, and now I can close this terminal actually, because he running it in different terminal. Now let me close this and keep it like this. Okay, and it should open like this. Never ever close Copilot chat, because he get access to this. Okay, so you have to know, because you know the bash is our Copilot, bash is for us. Yeah, bash is for us, but this one is a Copilot one. Okay, see, now what is saying, let me check if it still is running. Okay, let me restart the dev server. Okay, now he's saying check background, perfect. Now let me create a readme file to document the complete task flow application. Now he writing readme, he will write readme file. Okay, now let me review the task here. 1 minute, let me refresh it. Hard refreshing, I am hard refreshing. Okay, now suppose let me create new task. This is test task. We will going to fix dark mode, no worry. Let me add this one, category, work, time, date. Okay, but I can also select from here actually, like this. Okay, now estimated time, priority, see priority high, recurring, none, daily. Oh, why I cancel it? Sorry. Let me task like this. Test task. And the problem is making, it's because of dark mode issue. Darkness is making issue. I am going to fix it. No worry. Work, time, date. Let me select time, date. This thing, time estimated priority is high, recurring. But it's recurring mean what? Daily or weekly or monthly. This task need to do. Let me create it. Now see, task created. Can you see this one? Now if I can check the description and everything here. I can put long description like example. Let me create another task. Tell me task to do. Let me add description. Let me add work. Let me put the time date. You know what is the today is 29 May 29. So let me mark it 26 June 26. Estimated 23 high recurring, and let me put it low, medium recurring weekly. Great. Now can you see one thing? Overdue one. Overdue mean, you know what? Can you see this one? This one overdue mean it's already completed. See how much good UI. Even imagine that when you can upload the Figma file here. Imagine that just when you can upload the Figma file here, what it can do. It can completely, or you can connect MCP server. Suppose for Gurupada did the design and I adding a MCP server. Already have MCP server, but I am not tested it. Like here you can add more tools, add MCP server for Figma, where it can read Figma file. You know, already Cursor giving the opportunity. Cursor can read Figma file, you know. So VS Code, when VS Code will give this opportunity, just you have to tell, do the Figma file design, he can complete it all these things. You got my point? Now see, he did a readme file for all the, he wrote what he wrote, he did, like read this out. Watch it out. See, he created product project structure, see task management, smart app, core task and everything. Okay, fine. Now do one thing, now check it out one thing. Task flow, you know, this task is this thing. Now I can mark it as completed. Can you see? So we completed 50% done, because we have two tasks, one is completed. Can you see this one? That's how actually I'm working. I can mark this one is also completed, 100% done, $2. All tasks I can maybe this, okay, overdue. Can you see this one? Like if I mark it out, I can select category overdue, today, upcoming is this one, completed. So completed for effect, completed. Now I can search also all tasks like additional. See, I mean I type additional. Now it's showing you this one, description. You got my point? I can also tell to show highlight, description highlight system, but I will not going to do now because it will take long time. I can select category work. You got my point? Because I already created one category task. See how good is. Now let me first of all keep this file and continue here. One failed. Now we'll see why it's failed. Let's see. Now by test reporter basic run. Let me see reporter basic. So what kind of error? I am not reading it because it will take time. So dashboard render with task. React is not defined. Error. This is like React is not defined error. Okay, let's see. He's summarizing the conversation history. That's mean, you know, he reading the conversation, whole conversation again, like what we told him today, now what I told him before, what he responded me, everything he did reading it. Now he completed the reading. He checking. I will check the current state of task flow application and see what needs to be continued based on the conversation summary. He reading package.json. He's saying, okay, run npm test now. Okay, now let me see. One failed. So I can quit it. Oh, now he's checking background terminal. Okay, he checked background terminal. Okay, so now let me close it first. So that means, you know, when it was running, he checked the background terminal. You got my point? Now let me continue it. I am continuing it again. 1 to 4 failed. Now let me close it first. I quieted it because, you know, he needs to get response. Sometimes you need to quiet, you know. He's saying, I can see the issue. The tests are passing for the core task functionality, 51 tests, but there are 4 failing tests for the task dashboard component due to React not being defined. This is exactly what was mentioned in the conversation summary as a pending issue. Let me fix by removing the problematic components as suggested. So he is reading, then he will remove this task. Oh, okay. This was problematic. You know why? Remember, I was removed it before, but you know why it's not removed from here? Because I created keep here, so I have to remove it from here also. See this one. Can you see task dashboard? Else, you know, when I will mark as keep, it will create again with same code. That's the problematic. Now let me remove this test task dashboard test from here and let me run it here. Continue. So it will remove the file. Can you see? It's removed successfully. Now it will not going to make the problem. Now see, it will going to run it. Now see, test passed. So the problem was in see, before he was deleted some fi. He was deleted with the help of me, but I forgot to delete from here in the changes one. That's why it was created again automatically. When I clicked on save keep, it was kept again, and that was making the issue. Okay, now let me run npm run test. Let me see. Now see, 51 is passed. Now let me see when he say task is completed. Now we're going to work for fixing part. Now see, npx run by test. Now let me see by test. Done. Now he's saying let me try a different approach and check if the dev server is still running. So he's saying let me try different. So he will going to see ls of terminal command for Linux to check if this server is running or not. Okay, so I will run it. You will see obviously this is running. The dev server is still running. So that's it running. Let me start a fresh terminal session for testing. So okay, let me run it. Let me try a simple check project. He checking project status. You know what he doing? He doing a final verification, like project status is fine or not, everything is okay or not. Now I will run this command. He will check the terminal files and folders and everything. He reading task folder, this folder. Good. The component test file has been removed. Now let me verify the application is working by testing the production build. He will now do production build test. Till now he did development. Now he will do production build. Now let me close this server development one, and let me run the command. Now he testing production build, because sometimes development can be fine, production can be problematic, right? So he doing that. Now see, creating an optimized production build, compiled successfully. Now see, you got few errors. See, failed to compile. Now he will fix the production also. Check it out. So he's saying it's ESLint issue. So let me fix quickly. Input.tsx, here it's maybe have ESLint issue. Like something, you know, comma, semicolon, that's what. See, like here, yeah, this was the problematic. Problem was what? Okay, now maybe not this actually. Now I can't see anything here. Maybe he did something, another change, different change. Let me see. This is maybe all change, not this. We changed something, maybe anything. It's not showing here currently. No problem. We can see, like you can click on here. We can see. Oh, this one. See, input.ts. He changed this thing. Okay, to this problem. So sometimes, you know, directly now it can't show. So you have to click on these types. Can you see this one here? See, interface select. So he fixed it to this one. Then text area, same thing. Oh, the same problem was there. It was assigning empty object, but he doing directly type system. Okay, now he fixing. Okay, now he trying to build again. Okay, Let me run build. Let me run optimize production build. Compiling successfully. Compile successfully. Linting. It's now linting it. Let's see. Collecting page data. Yes. Success. See. Static page is generated. Collecting build traces. Everything the doing. The npm run how it's working. Okay, done. See, successfully he created entire project. Okay, excellent. The production build now completed successfully. Let me check the current test again. He testing again. He verifying. See how much time he verify. He even verify more than human. Now he verifying it. See, let's wait it out. See, testing the test. Like anything, he messed or not, like something like this. See, he now running it in development server. He opened a browser, but maybe development server is not running. Okay. Oh, open simple projects for nothing actually. Now he's saying continue to iterate. I will say continue. Let him continue. So he reading task. He checking folder. What he doing? He's saying let me also do a final check, create summary of the completion. He is going to create summary like what he completed. Now see, he's saying that's when he completed task. Task clean up completed test, fixed ESLint issue, production build phase, deployment ready, application status, core features he created, complete task management, crowd operation, advanced filtering, category based, priority, technical excellence, TypeScript, all this thing full functional. See, the application is full functional, well tested and ready for production and deployment. Okay, এখন এটা হচ্ছে কি গেল। ওকে, তাইলে এখন হচ্ছে কি জাস্ট the application is fully functional, well tested and ready for production. Okay, now আমি এটা কি করব, আমি এখন এটা রান করব হচ্ছে কি npm run.
We have to talk in English.
Oh, sorry, I lost one. We're talking English, right? I speaking Bangla, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, guys. Anyway, I continue. Okay, thanks for reminding me because I lost the context because someone messaged me, in WhatsApp, and I lost my focus. Okay, anyway, now let me run production one. The production is ready. Now, if I refresh it, now I can see still task is there. Can you see? New task. Oh, it's fixed, but still few things left. Okay, now let me see which section is this. New task, create new task, this one. Now let me tell him, this, let me see first. This is super faster. Overdue task, everything, that's fine. See, nice UI. Can you see? They have clean UI, everything. Okay, now let me do one thing. Let me fix the issue. Till now we checked it how to create a project from scratch. Now we will check how to fix things. Now we have to find out. That's why you need at least basic understanding of any front-end development also. Like we know this is a issue, dark mode issue. Okay, now what I can say, I will tell him, I will go there, I will review the code. Here maybe task form, this one have issue, dark mode issue. So how can I verify it? To verify it, maybe sometime I have to open dev tool. I will open this thing. See this one. I can copy any class. I can Control F, search here, search it. See this one. So what I can do, I can select this all. I can select Copilot, add selection to chat. And remember one thing, can you see this one? Here you can see current file. Can you see this one? Make sure you are disabling it. Yes, sometimes it can also make issue. You got my, because what you will open in this one, it can make also issue. but let me close this server production. Now what I will tell him, I will tell him the form for create new task, making issue okay, the form of create new task, have issue of colors in where in input text and input text and button text, also in the font title. It looks gray type color because of dark mode. By default dark mode system may be making issue because in my system, because why this is making issue, because my system is by default dark mode. Like example, let me show you something, guys, why this issue. So sometime you have to review it like this, so suppose here if I go there, can you see the display here, night light or not appearance. Now if I move it to default, can you see it's fixed? Can you see everything is now fine, color is okay? So that was the issue. So that was the issue. So that means I have to make supportable for dark mode also. So or I can tell him by default stop the dark mode. Okay. So I will say because in my system, because my system setting is in dark mode. So can you remove dark mode support from remove dark mode from the application, because I will tell, because the default next.js add dark mode support. Now I will tell him, and let's see, wait for it. Okay, so he's saying I can see the issue. The system is in dark mode, affecting the text color in task form, making it appear gray and hard to reset. Let's now see reading layout.tsx. So that means the default one. The default one, this one, app1. Can you see app1? This problem he fixing it. So he's saying I found the issue in global.css. See, he found the issue in global.css. I mentioned the file where task form, but he not changed anything here. He changed in global.css because he reading. He have the code-based access. That's the speciality, benefit of agent. See, he removed the dark mode. See, 9 removed, 9 plus added. He updating the CSS. So now update the layout force to light mode. He forcing the light mode. So now he gone to layout and updated something. See, light, he added class light and everything. Also update the task from ensure proper text color, adding explicit. Oh, he adding explicit text color classes. So he did adding text color classes also here. So it should not break, because sometimes the extension like what we use, it can also break, it force the text color to convert into white or something. So he adding something, so it should not do that. Removing dark mode support actually. Okay, let me wait. Now, Abu Naim brother, till now, what do you think about this?
This is interesting. Impressive. Actually.
Okay, so do you use AI for your daily life?
Yeah, I'm using it for research, also for coding.
That's good. So, do you ever used AI for code writing?
But code writing, something.
Yes.
Yes, I'm using it.
Do you know this about this agent, or you seeing it first time?
No, I know about it, but didn't use.
Now see, how can it save your time? Suppose, Naimda, think about this. You live in Rajshahi, and you thinking to build a simple MVP website, something using Next.js to delivery mangoes. Trust me, you can do that. What time will take if you hire a developer? Suppose you don't have money, you can use Copilot and develop entire website with proper delivery system and everything, tracking, dashboard, CRM, everything. And your MVP is ready in your MVP will be ready in 1 week. But if you give it to developer, he will take 3 months at least, 1 or 2 months or 3 months. And MVP will be ready in 1 week, and you can test your business. That's the special things about this. That's why agent is getting really good, and every company is investing on this and researching to build something like this, and it will continuously evolve. Just think that it's in first stage. How much good performing, nothing in future how much strong it will be. Okay, now let it complete. It's updating something in task dashboard. Good, the page already has a light background. Now let me check if the task dashboard is. Oh, he's checking all the files, like to support remove dark mode support. Actually, he actually reviewing all the files to checking that okay, everything is okay or not. So he will build application now. Okay, let's wait. It's generating the build and everything. Let's see. Fazlur brother, what do you think? Okay, that's good. Now it's running successfully. Now let me run npm start. Npm run start. Okay, Fardul, you can go. Okay, now if I refresh it, now can you see how it's created? But it's added extra border, I know, need to know. But see, that problem is fixed. Task test 2 description proper personal, and then 1 minute, guys. Can 1 minute. So Lipu, can you do a small screen record? Small, just this part. What features we build?
Yeah, sure.
1 minute. 1 minute, just a minute. This border is fine, not a problematic, but still, if I remove the border, let me see what he did. BG grade, MX auto P, MH screen. Sometime you have to review the code also. Global.css. Font family, color, that's good. Foreground, that's good, okay. Task dashboard, this one is task item. Border 2. Oh, border is 2 by default. Okay, that's fine. For now, let's ignore it. We'll fix it because we don't have much time. Border is fine, not bad actually, but you can still later fix it, but right now don't need actually. Okay, Lipu, you ready? Libu.
Yeah, it's already recording.
Okay. Now see, today after completing the long workshop, we learned how to build entire Scratch application by using AI. We used GitHub Copilot and agents to build the entire application. Okay. So what we can see, we created a task complete system, see, and then we created task adding system also, like we can edit also task, we can edit task, we can update task, delete task, everything. Also remove the task. See, 0 completed. If I mark it completed, 1 completed 50%, then also one is one is overdue. That means the time is gone. Its deadline is 21 May. We can search here additional. Okay, additional. It's completely done by AI. All categories is like work. If we select work, work already is there. Suppose we can select overdue. That means this task is completed. Need to do today task, upcoming task, completed task, status category. Now we can create a task name. Suppose upcoming test task. Let me put description here like this. Let me put it personal. Let me due date is like suppose 30. Let me put is 30 minute max. Priority is medium. Priority let me put high. Let me recurring monthly. Let me create it. Now see new task there. So you know this is medium task. This task is medium. That's why the sidebar is I'm not sure, like looks like it's what is it yellow. This is high task. This one red. So that's what. So now suppose upcoming. This is the upcoming, and this is suppose category. See personal. Personal is just personal. This one category. So all the functionality is done. Now we can mark one completed. See, no overdue. Due today is like that's what. Like example, task to do. I can mark this thing as today. Not this actually. Sorry, today or 29. Update it. Now we'll see due today. That means we have to complete it today. Can you see? That's what it's called. So I mean today it will going to be today deadline will going to be finished. So everything feature is done. That's it. Thank you. Now look, you can stop your recording. Okay, guys. Now I hope we learned lots of things. Can you please guys still tell me what you guys learned today? First of all, Mahir, tell me.
Yeah, sorry, brother. Can you,
What you learned today from this workshop?
I learned here a lot of things. So I think I need to more research about it. That's it.
Okay, I got it. You are struggling to speak. Okay, anyway, Fajar, what you learned from that today, from the today workshop?
Yes, brother. I just knew about Agent AI today. So it's so powerful.
Fajar, listen. Let me what's listening. Trust me, you can smash anything because you have already front-end knowledge. You know the test writing. Like suppose you are doing a design, you can tell AI agent like to write test for this. You are saving the time and also doing a production guide. Best software development. You know that will help you a lot. That's the thing. Okay, so 1 minute. Okay, let me see. Peaky left and brand dev. Okay, this is completed. Oh, okay, it's building. Okay, now Fazlur brother, can you hear me?
Yes, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, what you learned from today? This workshop.
Actually, I understood a little bit when you are talking about this coding sector. So I am in thinking of doing some research on AI in my sector. Inshallah.
Okay, Lipu, you tell me.
Nothing new, but yeah, it's interesting that by using AI agent, we can do lots of things.
You ever used AI agent? Did you use AI agent before?
I made AI agent before also.
Nice, that's really good. So that's really good. Like example, maybe like this one, guys. Let me tell you one thing. I created, the Retroid.com. I created AI agent to publish news for this website. I mean for this Facebook page. The Facebook page. Can you see all the news? All the news. This is created by AI. The designing and everything. See, designing, content find, everything by AI. See, it's not manual. Everything is by AI. You got my point? That's what I mean. In Facebook, if you go, let me tell you, let me show you. If you go there, you can see this is an agent. I built it. So let's see the power of it. See, this is the Bangladesh Election Commission, but I have to click on button because I created it little bit manual stuff, like clicked on button then upload it. So like for example, Bangladesh Election Commission has suspended registration, this one, all is built by AI. Just what I do, I just click on button, generate, and then click on publish. That's it, nothing more. That's the power of AI. It saved me a lot. Okay, now guys, 1 minute, what I can do. Okay, sleep. Okay, now Noran, tell me what you learned today.
Yeah, I have just know today about the agent in Copilot, and also I like the way of thinking, the way you describe every details to the AI, and how you notice everything. This is just a good point to add to my skills.
That's really good, inshallah. You guys have to adapt AI as soon as possible. Do smart work. Don't do hard work is good, but the guy who doing smart work, he will going to definitely beat you, because you know the what's donkey. You know the donkey. The most, from the animal, the donkey do most hard work, but is he still history don't remember him, or he not got any Nobel Prize or anything. You got my point? Or he not did anything great. His life is like always he do hard work whole life and then die one day. So you have, as a human, we have to do smart work. We human being today in which stage right now, like we go invented lots of things, we develop technologies, we improved in science, that because of our smart work. The people who do just hard work, they always stay like this. Like example, in Bangladesh, let me tell you something. Rickshaw driver, I don't know, you guys don't know or no, this type of, it's like pedal rickshaw, they drive it. These guys, they guys do lots of hard work than you and me, but their life is like that. Their whole life they ride rickshaw, most of the people, and they die under the poverty, like this. So they do hard work, not the smart work. You got my point? So hard work isn't everything. With the hard work, also try to do smart work. You got my point? And it will change your life. Else one day a guy will be here who will use AI also with same skill as you and more smartness of him, and you guys will lost your job. Not only in right biz, in every place, in everywhere. Also you have to improve yourself day by day. As you said, how I worked, because let me tell you one thing. As a human being, last option, like just telling you last things. Oh, AI is stuck here. I don't know. Let me stop it. Okay. Let me keep it because our work is done, so we don't need him now. Okay, let me tell you, one thing. Last step things from my personal experience. There was no AI before. Just AI was introduced in 2023, like GPT. But before, I was also doing much smart work. That's why I learned lots of things in this right biz, from a developer to be a CDO. That was not an easy job. I learned lots of things with Boss Brother, with the proper and build proper system and work. There was no people. There wasn't enough people, and there wasn't enough system. But I learned lots of things. If you check my CV and check my skills, you can see I know 14 languages. I can work with 14 languages. Power of, it's not, power of not AI or not anything, because even if I give you AI, but you can't do what I can do, because it's all about smartness. You have to earn that much grab that much smartness of me, how I do, how I work. Then you guys can really work like me. You got my point? That's how I leading, I doing everything, and I learn lots of things, and I know even anything, any technology, I can work on that definitely. The power of, because I know how to solve the problem. So learn the problem solving, like how to think, learn it, how to think to solve a problem, and then use AI and others thing as tool. Don't use AI as your manager. Use AI as your tool, personal tool, like research, completing a task, saving your time, repetitive task. But the thinking, the solving the problem, keep it in your brain. Don't leave the thinking. If you leave the thinking, then think for solution, then you will definitely get destroyed. Okay, that's all, guys. So that's it. Isu brother, I forgot you. So what do you think? What you learned today? Last, tell me. Then you can go later.
If we don't use this smart tool, we will be replaced by those who use this.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, go back to your work. Thank you for joining this workshop, and inshallah, like this, we're going to introduce more workshop in future in our company. Okay, so see you later, guys. Allah Hafiz. Okay.